Well, what did I like about the opening weekend? Everything. Everything was great. Crowd was awesome. You know, it's great to see full building again here this afternoon on a Sunday. And, you know, the crowd's been spectacular. They've been helping bring us along and carry us along, and really just hope that that continues, because it means a lot to us, and it just makes it so much more exciting and worth it for us when we've got that hometown crowd behind us. You want to make big shots for them, and we just had control of that last game, I'd say, right from the get-go. Guys played great in front of me, and we had a really good set of rocks on a great sheet, made a lot of shots.
Give a sense of the confidence that you feel when you know that any shot is makeable.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think that we felt that way since the start of the Brier. We've been really rolling since, you know, the beginning of March, and it feels great. You're definitely right. Like, there isn't a shot out there that we're scared to throw, right up and down the lineup. So it's been a long time since I've felt this type of confidence in my teammates and myself. It's a really satisfying thing.
In a game like that, are you trying to set yourself up to be in situations that will help you maybe later on when you're playing a team like Scotland or Sweden coming up here, knowing that, hey, we've had this shot in this tournament already, and we know we can execute?
Well, playing against Korea today, I mean, they weren't very strong. The fact of the matter is they weren't very strong today. I'm sure that they can play much better than that. So I don't think we got their best, unfortunately. But what we're trying to do in a situation where our opponent's not at their best is we're just trying to focus on ourselves and continue to pinpoint, be precise, you know, make good hit and rolls, continue to remind ourselves to hit our weights, and nothing really changes even if our opponent's playing awesome or if they're struggling. So that's kind of how we approach that.
And then knowing that you guys got Scotland tomorrow, and probably one of the hardest games you guys will play all week. What's the mindset going into that one?
Well, you know what? Right now, I'm not even thinking about it. But I know that we got to go to do the up close and personal tonight. We get to see some friends and family, go to the patch, and see some of the fans. So that's going to be fun. We'll get a really good rest, just like we did last night. And we'll have a ton of energy coming out tomorrow. I know that the juices are going to be flowing for both teams. That's a game that's highly anticipated, that everybody wants to see, that we want to play in, so we can't wait.
What have you liked about these first three games from a team perspective?
Everything. Yeah, great crowds, ice is good. I think we've brought good energy and lots of great shots, and you know, I think we're staying in the moment and focused on trying to make each and every shot and hitting our weights. And I thought Brad's had a really good feel for where to put the broom, and our skip is comfortable right now, and I think that's probably the most important part.
You played with cups on tour and a lot of big events. Is there a difference between tour cups and World Championship cups that you're noticing?
Yeah, it's been a long time since he wore the maple leaf, and I think he's really embracing it and cherishing it. And I think we've given him an environment and a culture where he can be his best self. You know, he feels really comfortable, and he's practiced all the right things, and he's working hard, and he's got a team that believes in him. I've always known Brad is a really good momentum player, like once he gets going, look out kind of thing. And we've been seeing that for the last couple of months. So I think it's our job to just continue to support that and keep his role going, and try to make it as easy as possible on him, but stay out of his way.
How about the way things played out today? You guys seem to be control right from start to finish, and that's another big win. And you guys, it's just going good right now.
Yeah. Hey, a good hammer by the boys. You know, we think Brad and Ben were pretty close to the button. You know, getting that hammer and getting off to an early start. Good first end and a 3-ball to your point, just to keep things going good. Some of these teams can beat you if they get an early lead on you. So we've been really good at controlling and coming out of the gates good early, and we'll try to keep that going against the tough teams that we're about to meet here over the next few days.
How important is it for you guys to kind of bank these wins early and build that confidence, knowing that, hey, you got Scotland tomorrow, Sweden on Tuesday, things like that?
And then Italy, and then Switzerland, and then Norway, and then China. Yeah, no, you're right. We've kind of always thought let's beat the teams that we should beat if we play well. And then we'll, try to have some really good games against the top teams. So yeah, banking these wins just makes everybody feel comfortable and settled in, and allows us to go into those big games without without a worry about our record. We just go out and play our asses off and see what happens.
I wanted to quickly put in a question about Jeff Stoughton because he won this tournament the last time it was in Saskatchewan. What are you learning from him? How key is it having that kind of behind you guys, knowing that he's bringing that experience?
The guy's a legend. He's got so much experience. Personally, I've been lucky. I've spent a few World Championships with him up on the bench, the Olympics in Beijing, and then the Worlds in the bubble as well. So I got to know him really well. And the one thing that stands out is just how calm and relaxed he is. He doesn't get too high with the highs or too lows with the lows, and he makes sure everybody kind of keeps an even keel and focuses on the important stuff. And doesn't hurt having a guy like that on the bench for other teams to see too, right? He's bringing a lot of value to the team, and we're lucky to have him.
So how high is the confidence right now? It's got to be feeling pretty good and getting ready to go.
Yeah, I think we're feeling kind of like we did at the Brier, just back in our groove, back and comfortable, but we also know what's coming our way. One thing I've learned over the years is to not get too high when things are going great and not get too low when things are going bad. So all it takes is one bad game, and the questions are the exact opposite. Where'd your confidence go? So we're doing our thing, we're playing well, and our skip is comfortable, and we'll just keep rolling.
How's the atmosphere out there? It's the first time we've gotten to talk to you this week, so how is playing in front of this crowd right now?
It's goosebumps every time you're out there. Saskatchewan sport fans are pretty incredible and very knowledgeable curling fans, and it's nice to know they have our backs. And most events we go to, there's a little bit of support, but they're kind of supporting every team. It's nice to have the entire crowd. It's like having a fifth man out there. Just a wonderful place to play. Perfect atmosphere, great building, just loving every second of it. So, honestly, twice in that game, I'm kind of looking around hoping I don't wake up. It's almost a little bit of a dream out there right now, and exactly what we've been hoping for as a team. And it's important to kind of look around once in a while. I know we want to win, but man, is this a pretty fortunate, grateful experience for us to have in Canada.